Hello, it's Richard at Richard's Guitars. Well, I'm sitting in the car park of my daughter's, my granddaughter's swimming lesson. My daughter's currently taking her. She doesn't drive, so I've brought her in. I just want to give you a bit of an insight into what's happening in my life, and give you a bit give you a bit of a perspective in terms of the content that I'm trying to do and will be doing, etc. In the last 2 to 3 weeks, my mom sadly has had a hip operation, and she had a hip replacement, and that hip replacement became infected, and it's led to quite a serious set of circumstances behind the scenes. So it means that she spent the last over 2 weeks in hospital on a drip for giving her antibiotics. But the sad bit, if that wasn't sad, is that my dad has a sort of early onset, middling levels of dementia. So he can't really be left completely, totally on his own not for a whole day. So I've been making him dinner and making sure his tablets are taken, and so a couple of trips to my dad's place each day, and then obviously traveling to the hospital. So it's not the easiest set of circumstances. I haven't made a big thing of it, but I just want to let you know, we spent the last 3 years caring for my mother-in-law, who we still care for. She's blind, diabetic, very frail, and it's one of the reasons why I've not been able to do the videos. Along with the fact that all my family are very neurodiverse, and that was kind of caused. So we sort of it sort of stacked up over the years, like the sort of job list, if you like. But with the kids being a lot older now, they're all growing up and becoming a bit more mature and more able to deal with things. It was obviously a good time to accept the fact that my mother-in-law's situation is just what it is, and we've kind of come up with a whole framework of ways to get around that side of things. Hence the fact I was really desperate to get back into doing the YouTube videos and to get that contact back again. But the latest set of circumstances have made that very difficult once again. So it's all good. What I'm doing is, between all the visits and the dropping offs and the kids stuff, and I'm going into the shop, getting photographs done. So you'll see that there's been, last night I posted that amazing lag guitar from Simon Neil, who amazingly was playing that lag Savage on their latest sort of concert that they were doing at part of the that festival that was on. So that was incredible, really lovely to see. And so I was really excited about that. I wanted to get that little bit of information out there. The Furch guitars that have just arrived recently, it was such a massive deal for me that these are unique and a unique moment in time. And the woods that they're using on these Furch guitars are woods that historically I always used with Doviner, and so it's kind of incredible that they're sort of seeing they're kind of tapping into really that whole space. And obviously there's so many things I want to tell you about Furch guitars, and it's been my long-standing love for 30 or 25 years. And it's just really sad in a way that all of these incredible developments are all manifesting themselves at a time when it's really difficult for me to actually have the time to speak to you. Because clearly, just the Furch guitars alone, I'm programming, just scheduling the orders for those guitars alone is a very time-consuming process. So to see what stock we have, to see what stock we will need, foreseeing what may be required in 3 to 4 months time, with demand and trading, and just trying to know what we may require on top of customer expectations. That's just one brand, and I just want to get that across to you, that I really desperately want to remain in contact with you guys and keep that real human connection with you, and that's why I'm just doing this now. I thought, oh well, I'll just send you a quick post to explain what's going on. And so don't feel that you're getting shortchanged with these little snippets and videos that I'm doing. These are all just methods for me just to get information out. And I suppose I personally feel that, you know, putting together Instagram posts and, you know, YouTube shorts which are using software, you know, I'm probably critical of it myself, that I probably feel that this isn't really me, but it is a way of communicating that these products are there. It's a way of getting me to show you real life photos of the guitars that we're currently selling. And then in between all of this, and when there isn't a heat wave, I mean, even the heat wave alone, I've got a beautiful office setup where I can do my videos, but it's been like 30 degrees and I'm literally sweating. Even when I did the guitar photographs, I was sweating over them in the office, trying to just get the photos out to you. So these are just practical, real life sort of, you know, scenarios behind you know, not a one-man band, but a small team doing our very, very best. And obviously the entire time we are extremely busy at work, making sure that customers are kept happy, and that ultimately is the most important thing. And I have to sort of remind myself of that too, that everything has to revolve around the customer. And then the that kind of desire for contact and keeping you guys updated is got to be sort of second to that one. Yes, sorry. Naturally. So okay, I'll stop waffling. I'm really looking forward to getting more videos to you. Enya, check out the Enya guitars. The Enya Inspire is a new one that I've just come in. I don't think I've put the photographs of it yet, but it's like £500. These guitars with the built-in effects, I know they're kind of, people think of them as gimmicks and gimmicky, but I've had so much fun. And being able to play in the garden and playing, I've been taking it over to my dad's house, and I would have liked to have shown you some clips of that, and seeing these Enya guitars and where they fit in, because there's a whole niche there for guitars with built-in effects. So we do the Lava guitars, and they have the whole educational content in them. I want to tell you about Lava. So Lava, Enya, and then even the Lag guitars with their Blue Wave, with a few, you can put a bit of delay and a bit of chorus on your acoustic tone. I'm really interested in that whole area. So that's a cool development that's going on right now too. And then of course the thing that's absolutely driving me insane is the Valiant guitars. They are so wonderful. These are the most exciting electric guitars I've literally ever had in my possession. The most exciting development in my business in terms of electric guitars. And I'm almost like too scared to talk about them because I feel like I can't do them justice. But that's another really important thing that I want to show you. And I suppose I just feel like, how do I get these messages across and yeah, maybe I'll do a few more of these. You know, like, if this is what I have to do, sit in my car and chat to you in my car, that's what I'll do, you know. Okay, right, I'll see you later. I'll see you soon. Hang in there, keep the faith, and keep supporting the shop, please. It's helping keep a roof over all of our heads. So, and so obviously I'm naturally very grateful for all the business and you know, for keeping us busy. It's incredible. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.